As always, guys, I'm so excited and honored and privileged to be talking to you for just 4 or 5 minutes in the way of a vlog, and what could be better than speaking about emotional pain and offering some insights and some ideas that maybe you can put into practice or just put it on the back burner and let it sit there and process it. In my last vlog, just to recap, I spoke about the idea of wanting something in a half-hearted way, and the difference between that and wanting something with every ounce of your heart and soul. And when you concentrate with every ounce of your heart and soul, and it lines up, that's the one caveat, when it lines up with the will of the universe and God's will, you can do anything. You can move mountains. Now, David Grossman, if you're watching, he asked an amazing question. He said, well, if you can get whatever you want, then why do humans suffer? And David's assuming that every human being wants peace. And that's just not true. Oh, we don't admit it to ourselves often, but the truth is, if you really examine it, if you really look deep into yourself, and I can tell you this from experience, that when it comes to the pain in our hearts, in some twisted subconscious way, sometimes we want to be miserable. Because the truth is, the element of pain can often give us some weird, exhilarating, some weird sense of exhilaration. There is a power attached to the negative emotion of pain. It can be very addicting. It can often give us an alibi and an excuse to be in the position we are. That's very addicting, to always have an alibi to fall back on. It can give us a twisted sense of importance, of self-importance. And it can give us some kind of dysfunctional attachment to those around us in our lives, who maybe we can't share the kind of relationship with that we want to share. So David asked an amazing question, but the thing is, life is in the wanting, but the truth is, if we look deep inside ourselves, we will see that sometimes we want to be in pain. Not discomfort maybe, but pain, because it gives us so many things on a conscious and subconscious level. Examine that one. Let's move forward. You know, I was thinking today, if I'm going to speak about anything, when it comes to overcoming emotional pain, we have to touch on blame. Because I've come to realize in the continuum of blame, in the spectrum of blame, there seems to be on one side blaming others and on one side blaming ourselves. And there seems to be sometimes little of a happy medium. But the truth is, there's a precise point right in the middle. And that point is called responsibility. And inevitably, we have to get there. But before we do, we're off on one side or the other. We're off on this side, blaming others, our family, our friends, our business colleagues, our teachers, our children. We're blaming others because of this amazing faculty we have of process, analyzing, judgment. We need to attach blame to our pain. We need to point the finger somewhere, so we blame others. That's part of the process. And then inevitably, after we do that for a number of days, months, years, then we start to think, wait a minute, maybe I'm to blame for this because I just wasn't skillful enough to be able to process the pain and overcome it sooner. And I've lost so much time in my life and so much opportunity, and I'm the one to blame for it, nobody else. But the truth is, friends, whether you're blaming others or blaming your friends, both are equally destructive and dangerous to you, because life just happens. It really does. And you'll never understand the very deep cosmic reasons for the trials and tribulations in your life. But be sure that this universe will always test you, never give you more than you can endure. And as you pass one test, you'll go to the next test, and so on and so on. So as your soul will naturally grow and evolve and ascend to the point that it has to. You can be sure about that. But eventually, even though you can't understand the deep reasons why all these things have to happen, eventually you will have to get to the point of responsibility, where you take full responsibility for the things that happened, whatever is or isn't in your understanding. Take your life lessons, take your blessings, and move forward with them. We'll talk about responsibility in the next vlog. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day.